Good morning, world. It is Wednesday, May the 8th, I believe. Yeah, 8th. May the 8th. 2019. So, I've been gone a long time, I think over a month. So what's new in my life? Well, there's a lot going on. First of all, I want to apologize for being gone for so long. I let life kind of get out of control. I had 3 weeks of overtime at my work, which was great. Always can use the overtime. I got injured for a little bit, not too long, but I injured. I'll tell you that story in a second. I helped my parents move, yada, 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 yada. There was a lot going on. And I realized that if I don't make the time to do this, I'm never going to do this. And I really enjoy doing it. I enjoy the feedback I do get from my viewers. I got 25 subscribers, but I've had a lot of people view the show, and some say positive, some say negative, and I've enjoyed all the feedback. I personally don't believe that. What I mean is, I don't take the negative feedback seriously, right? Because there's a lot of keyboard warriors out there that'll say some negative things about me, and if you can't handle that, you shouldn't be on YouTube. It's just one of those things. So, that being said, I've decided to try to bring out 3 videos a week, just to keep an update of what's going on. So let's talk quick story time. All right. So last month I took my son Marcellus to H&R Block for the first time. He's been working at my job now for I think 8 months, and of course he had to get his taxes done. So we went there, and it was a horrible day weather-wise. It was raining. In our area, sometimes the water has no place to go because the drains are frozen over. So we got all this ice on both sides of the sidewalk, and then really deep puddles, and I mean like ankle deep, up to your shins deep areas to walk in. I mean, it is what it is. That's what it is. So you take your own risk when you walk downtown. Actually, that's what's funny is now they gotta have these warning signs out. When I was a kid growing up, if you fell and hurt yourself, that was your fault. No one got in trouble for it. Like the city wouldn't get in trouble for it, or the store owner didn't get in trouble for it. They'd be like, well, yeah, it's winter. Watch your fucking step. Boop, boop. I'm trying to keep this a clean channel. Watch your step. And that's the way it was. But anyway, nowadays there's signs everywhere, and because people don't want to be liable, blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't matter. So we get to H&R Block, and it took over 2 hours to get his taxes done because we didn't know. Well, at least I didn't know. I mean, and this is something for people to, if you didn't know, this is a thing. My son qualified for GST even when he wasn't employed. I never even thought to get him his taxes done every year so he could get a GST check. So the lady at H&R Block went back and did his taxes from 2000, when he was 18, whenever that was. 2000 and, let's see, he's 23 now. Oh my God. So 2014 onwards. And so he got a good chunk of change, which is good. I was happy for him. Anyway, on the way home, we come across a patch of sidewalk that had a pile of snow and ice on one side of it and a pile of snow and ice on the other side of it and a huge deep puddle in the middle. But me and my son said, well, there's nothing we can do about it. We just walk through it. Halfway through, I hit this patch of ice. Whoop! I am flying, and I hit the ground hard, hurt my back, my knee, and I am drenched. Now, some of you might think, oh, it's just a little puddle, Shane. It's probably not that big of a deal. Your bum just got wet. No, my bum didn't just get wet. Oh, my God. Look, this is deep. You could have given me a rubber ducky, some bath salts, and some, soft Indigo Girl music, and I could have taken a bath. But it was cold. Talk about cold. Oh my God! Parts of me shrunk up so fast. I thought I was a woman. So I get out of the water, and I get to walk home for another 15 minutes. A limp home. And my son did the right thing. He couldn't catch me, right? There's no way he could catch me. He's like a $170, and I'm 330, so there's no way he could have saved me. So I always told him, if I fall, let me fall. Just try to help me up afterwards, or call an ambulance. So yeah, so that was that. That was fun. And then helped my parents move. My parents had to sell their home. It was sad, but they did the right thing. My father can no longer work. He's on disability. My mother was taking the time off to help take care of him. Excuse me. And so she couldn't work. She wasn't working either. I think she's looking for work now to, catch up on some things. But even if she was working, they couldn't have maintained the house on her own. So they did the right thing. They sold it before the bank took it, and they were able to get a nice little mini home, and I helped them move. And it's, their house was nicer, of course, but their mini home is still pretty good. For what they paid for it, they got a good deal, and they're happy with it, and that's what matters. So, but, oh my God, we're in this mini home park, and they're just so close together. My parents lived in a trailer park beforehand, and then they moved out, got a house, right? I will try not to ever live in a mini home park. And it's not that I have anything against trailers or the parks themselves. It's just that, for my experience, the place I was living at with my parents, they didn't maintain the grounds very well, and during the winter, it was very dangerous for me to walk from their place to the bus stop. It was a very steep incline hill, and there was little pit hole falls of ice everywhere. It was like a little place where I could step in and twist or break an ankle. And I was like, no, I'm never gonna, the maintenance isn't all that great. It could have changed. This was 20 years ago, so who knows? Maybe I may have to end up living in a mini home park, and maybe I'll get lucky. I don't know. But my point is, my parents are happy there, and that's all that matters. And they were smart. They sold their home before the banks took it. And that's one thing anyone should take up from that story, is if you are in real trouble and you're trying to maintain your home, consider selling it, because you could lose it to the bank, and then you walk away with nothing, right? So my parents, they sold it. They walked away with just enough to pay for the mini home flat out. They're not mortgaged, so it's paid off, and they're quite happy with that, and I'm happy for them. So yeah, so I helped them move. And that was physical labor, my God. But I will tell you this. All the exercises and walking I've been doing to try to lose weight has really paid off in this aspect. When I moved into this home here, I had to stop every 2 minutes to catch my breath and to alleviate back pain. When I helped my parents move, I didn't have to stop. My father, he needed to stop here and there, and because he had to catch his breath due to his disability. He has a real problem breathing. Okay, so that's, we had to stop it for him. But sometimes when he was resting, I kept going. So there we go. There's progress there. So I was happy with that. I'm feeling a lot better working out, but I haven't lost any weight. Which brings to me that yes, a year and change ago, I said I wanted to lose 100 pounds by my 18th birthday, or by February 18th, which was my 42nd birthday. Obviously, I failed. Why did I fail? Well, I failed because I was trying to do it all loosey-goosey, right? In the beginning, for that year. I was just trying to eat better and exercise more. And I was exercising more, and I was eating a little bit better, but not so much. Right? Then I tried intermittent fasting, and that didn't work for me. Didn't work at all. The only thing is now is if I eat before 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it actually bothers my stomach. So I'm still doing it. It's not working for me. A friend of mine told me his sister lost a great deal of weight on the keto diet. So I started that on Monday, like full keto diet, doing everything I can. While doing that, my wife saw an ad on Facebook for a supplement called called Keto Pure. So she wanted to order it for me. So I don't believe in magic pills, but my wife is trying to be supportive, and I said, what the hell, we'll try it. So we ordered just 60 days, 2 months supply. And it's got in the mail. But here's the kicker, right? When we went to the webpage, well, we were on Facebook, we clicked on the ad, it took us to this page that said Keto Pure, we clicked on 2 months supply, and then it said, and I offered all these extra things. Oh, do you want this supplement? Do you want this supplement? Do you want this supplement with it? And at the end of it, it would have been like another $400. And we said, no, 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 no. But then, bam, she gets a call from her credit card company saying, this massive amount of money has been charged to your account. And girlie goes, all we ordered was this. So the credit card company helped us out by declining those charges. We called up the Keto Pure company and said, we didn't order those things. We clicked distinctly no on that. And she was, well, we're sorry, that was a mistake. And they retracted the order. But now maybe it was a mistake, but that's kind of a red flag, I think. That's my personal opinion. That's so be careful if you're going to order this Keto Pure. Now, with the Keto Pure, the advertisement makes it look like it's a drink. You take a scoop, you put it in your drink, you shake it, you drink it, and blah, blah, blah. And it's supposed to help you lose weight and help you get into ketosis. That's not what they sent me. What they sent me was Keto Go. I don't know if I got this in the right camera. So there we go. So there's another kind of a red flag. Keto Go Advanced Weight Loss. 60 capsules dietary supplement. And I'm supposed to say 2 capsules daily, blah, blah, blah. So I did. I'm doing it. I started, and we'll see. I'm not holding my breath on that. But, that. So I weighed myself on Sunday. My daughter, she tells me my weight because I can't see the scale, and I'm 330 pounds. So haven't really gained, haven't really lost. I'm just, here. So, the other thing I want to talk about is another reason why perhaps I've been failing. Whenever I dropped some weight, my friends, my family would try to reward me with food. Like, I got a buddy, whenever we go out and do something, he wants to go to KFC. And it's always his treat. I did treat him out to dinner when he helped me and my parents move, because that's what you do, right? Your buddy helps you move, you buy him something, buy him dinner. That's one of those things. But other than that, no, he treats me all the time. And it's their way of expressing love, affection, pride, whatever. And I'm not saying I don't appreciate the gesture, right? But there are other ways that you can show someone who's trying to lose weight that you're proud of them and you're happy for them. Food isn't always the answer. And I know, a lot of this is on me. I can say no. And I'm trying to work on saying no. But let's face it, folks. If you're watching me right now and you are morbidly obese like I am, obviously saying no to food is a difficult thing for you. Okay? You thin people out there will never understand that, right? Because you're disciplined in a certain way, right? And that's great. I used to be a very disciplined person, right? I did. Due to Kung Fu and Sambo and wrestling, I always strive to be physically fit up until a certain point. And then after a while, I don't know what happened. I lost motivation and I became the most undisciplined person in the world. But beforehand, I didn't eat any junk food. Didn't really touch it, except for like at Christmas and Halloween, like appropriate times. But it wasn't something I craved all the time. My parents didn't order out all that much. They would, once in a while we'd go to McDonald's, or once in a while we'd order a pizza. But again, this was very rare occasions. Right? So I was a very disciplined person when it came to being physically fit and healthy. For example, my gym teacher, when I went to Fredericton High School, she caught on. There's no way I can do basketball, badminton, volleyball, all of that stuff. So she put me in the weight room. So there you go in the weight room. So we came up with a plan together. She adjusted gym for me, and we came up with a weightlifting plan. So I would weight train one day because it was gym every day. Back then we had 75-minute classes, only 4 classes a day, and gym was at the end of the last class of the day. Pardon me. So she goes weight train and jog. So at one point I could jog straight for 75 minutes at the end of it. So yeah, physical fitness was something I really loved, and it's something I'm starting to get into again. It's something I'm starting to enjoy again. But it is so hard to get back into it when you're so out of shape, especially when you start comparing yourself to your youth. And my recommendation, if you're middle-aged like me, don't compare yourself to your youth. You can't do it. You can't compare yourself from when you were 42 to when you were 19, especially when you were an athlete like I was, right? I mean, if you're always a big fat guy and you want to compare yourself to your 19 and you lost a ton of weight, yeah, do it. Say, oh my God, I haven't looked this good. I'm better than I was when I was 20. Great, wonderful, happy for you. But when you were like me, when you were at your height of physical fitness, 250 pounds of muscle, yeah, and now you're not. I mean, I'm in shape because round is a shape, but that's about all I can say about that. So, my advice: what can you do? This is to my friends. What can you do to motivate me and encourage me? Just say, "Good job, you lost some weight," or "Hey, I'm happy for you," or "Hey, let's hang out and do something," or take that money that you were going to spend on me and donate it to my vintage toy collection fund. Yeah, I collect vintage toys. I collect He-Man and Generation 1 Transformers. So, if you were going to spend $15 on me at KFC, maybe you could just e-transfer me $15 and say, put that towards any Transformer you want. Maybe. Nah, really, all you have to do to reward me is be a good friend and live well. I don't need any money. I just want you to live well and politely encourage me. I'm doing, you don't have to just putting it out there. I'm just putting that out there. You just do what you want. What else we got going on here? Cassandra's back to making videos. She was in the Philippines for 6 weeks, and then when she got back, she wasn't feeling well, and she's been going through. She had pneumonia. She had all kinds of problems, but she's feeling better, and she wants to start making videos. She had one up. We posted one up yesterday, so she's back doing that. I am still doing the Friday morning rant. That, and I had the contest winner announced on Monday. So if you don't know, I have another show called the Friday Morning Rant with Shane Ackard. That is where my adult content comes out. Okay? I talk about topics like MGTOW, feminisms, transgenders. Oh, geez. I'll talk about MGTOW twice. Relationships. I have a section called Ask Shane, and that is where you can email me or leave a comment in below and ask me a question or suggest a topic idea. And I've had a handful of people do it, but not many. I've got 8 whole subscribers. Woo! But it has adult humor, adult language, and adult themes. Okay? I make fun of these subjects, but I also give my 2 cents of my opinion of them. So if you want to check that out, the link to that channel will be in the description. And if you want to enter the contest, all you have to do is, if you go to that show, you hit the subscribe button. You either leave a comment or send an email stating that you're a subscriber and give a question, topic idea, anything you want. And if I read it on the air, your name will go into a monthly draw for $25 gift card of your choice. And then your name will also go into a end of year draw by December 13th for a $100 gift card of your choice. So that's something to think about, right? Just throwing it out there. And last but not least, the other thing I'm working on is I'm still working on my book of short stories. I am looking to be self-published. I'm hoping to have it ready by October to be published on Amazon as an ebook. It's a book of short stories dealing with some of the supernatural, some of it not, and it's based in my hometown of Fredericton. And each story is connected. The first story and all of them, each short story has a connection to the other, and all the way to the end. So I'm hoping that I'll be a successful author. Fingers crossed. But I'm not just doing it for that. I'm writing for the joy of writing. I love writing, and I've always have. It's been something I've been doing ever since I was in high school. But I've never really tried to make anything of it, and I've decided to do that. So that's what's also going on. Wow, there's a lot going on, eh? Well, that's about it for today. But if you liked this episode, or show, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. That would really help me out. I'd love to make this channel grow. Also, share. That'd be great. I'd appreciate that as well. But until next time, you can do it, and you're worth it. Bye for now.